Hello boys and girls, welcome to my preview of Manchester United against Arsenal. One of the biggest games in the calendar. Well, it used to be back in the day when it was Wenger versus Ferguson and us two were challenging for the title. But it's not really like that anymore, but it's still a huge game. But this is a bit of a weird one because a lot of people are saying we are favourites going into this game. We should annihilate Manchester United, but I'm not that confident. Not because of the way we're playing or anything like that, because if we play like we did against Spurs, for example, and have that kind of pace and intensity that we had, we'll destroy Man United. But it's our record at Old Trafford. It is absolutely shocking. We've not won there in the league since 2006. We already know about some of the results that we've had there, like the 8-2, 6-1. Abysmal performances. I'm hearing that Manchester United have got an unbelievable injury crisis. Well, I remember a few years ago when they had an injury crisis and we went there as favourites. And Marcus Rashford introduced himself to the world. Yeah, that one. A lot of Manchester United's injury problems are in defence. Smalling, Bailly, Phil Jones, Ashley Young suspended. They're literally losing everybody. Last time out against Southampton, they played Matic at centre-back. If you play Matic at centre-back against Arsenal with the likes of Lacazette and Aubameyang, they will absolutely rip him to pieces. You are talking about two of the best strikers in the Premier League. One of them is the top goal scorer in the Premier League. And he's not even 100% to his full capacity yet. And the man's on fire. And you want to put Nemanja Matic in centre defence? Behave, will ya? But like I said, it's about our mindset. Only we can lose this game. It's about our mentality. Now, if we was going into this game with Arsene Wenger as manager, for example, I'd be worried because there just seems to be that block there with the players. But under Unai Emery, it seems like he's brought a self-belief within the team. Like they know they can go and get results. They know they're not inferior to anyone else. So I believe that he's going to have the team ready for this game. He's going to block out any of the past, any of the negativity, and we're going to go there with a fresh, clean slate. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. And like I said, Manchester United on their day at Old Trafford can beat anyone else, despite all their problems. Let's remember that. Despite their problems on their day, they turn up, they can produce. But it's whether they will turn up. And as Manchester United fans will tell you, they just have not turned up this season. We can see with our own eyes. Manchester United right now are dog shit. Let's be perfectly honest about this. They are a poor side. And the way they're carrying on, they'll be lucky to even qualify for the Europa League, let alone the Champions League. If they lose this game on Wednesday, they are 11 points behind us. They'll be about 20 points behind their rivals and the leaders Manchester City. And we're only in December. Manchester United fans are not used to that. They don't want that. There's such a divide within the club. There's people that still want Mourinho. There's so many that want him out. It's very reminiscent to Arsenal and what we were going through. Manchester United are now Banter FC. They have taken over from our mantle. But like I said, we have to be cautious and we have to be careful. If we play to our maximum and if the players go out there with the right mindset, then yes, we can win this game quite comfortably. But as I keep saying, air of caution. You look at Lukaku. The guy couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo. He plays as though he's wearing Timberland boots and bootcut jeans. But he could easily turn into a prime Thierry Henry. That's where we have to be cautious. Mario Fellaini, we know about that guy. If it all gets desperate, they're going to start lumping the ball up and he's going to start just trying to get in amongst everything. So yeah, we have to be careful, but I'm confident but cautious. But we will see what happens on Wednesday night. So with that said, we're going to get into the predicted lineup, and this is what I am going to go with. In goal, Leno. Pretty straightforward decision. I felt it was a mistake for the first goal against Spurs, but overall, his performance was really good. And this season, since he's taken over at number 1, he's been absolutely excellent. So no problems whatsoever. I'm going to move into defence, and I actually think that Arsenal are going to stick with 3 at the back. It's worked the last 2 league games, and I actually feel that we may have switched there because of Kolasinac. And I said this in other previews and predictions and stuff like that. Kolasinac is better as a wing back than a full back. And with Nacho Monreal injured, I feel that we're adjusting things to suit the personnel. So first of all, in that back 3, we're going to go with Rob Holden. It's been absolutely brilliant since he's come into the side. Didn't know how much game time he would get this season. An injury to Sokratis gave him his chance, and he's took it. So have absolutely no problem there, Rob Holden. Alongside him, we're going to go with Sokratis, and he was absolutely immense against Spurs. And he's the kind of player that you do want up against the likes of Lukaku, because he's not going to be bullied. He's not going to, shirk the responsibilities. He's not going to be worried about the physicality side of things. He's going to get stuck in, and he's going to give as good as he gets. So no problem with this decision, and that's Sokratis. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Mustafi. Now, I haven't seen the press conference on whether he's fit or not, because I know he came off against Spurs, but I'm doing this based on the fact that I think he will be fit. It didn't look too serious, although I'm hoping it isn't, because I felt we had a good game against Spurs. But like I've said in other previews, good game, bad game, good game, bad game. We need him to have another good game. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. So yeah, in that position to complete the back 3, I'm going to go with Mustafi. In the wing backs, first of all, on the right hand side, we're going to go with Hector Bellerin. Now, he's going to be key in this game. Manchester United have got problems in defence and down the flanks, and this is where he can exploit them and cause them problems, push them back the other way. Spurs are very good in their full-back positions, and he pushed them the other way on Sunday. So he needs to do the same thing again. Loads of assists this season, and we're going to need some more for this game. So Hector Bellerin. On the left-hand side, we're going to go with Kolasinac. As I said a little bit earlier on, I think he's superb as a wing-back, but as a full-back, I'm not too sure. And I feel that, with 3 at the back and everything else, and he gets the chance to bomb on, it's absolutely perfect for him. Excellent against Spurs, excellent against Bournemouth, and he can cause them a lot of problems down that flank. Going to move into the midfield area. First of all, we've got Lucas Torreira. Do I need to say any more about this guy? It's a pretty straightforward decision. We know why he's in there. He's absolutely brilliant. And I've got no problems with him whatsoever. And I think that he will deal with anything that comes his way at Old Trafford. Alongside him, now this is where we've got to make some changes, because unfortunately, Granit Xhaka is suspended as he picked up his 5th yellow card against Spurs. I'm absolutely gutted about it. And I think everyone else is starting to see what he can do with Torreira, and they're starting to build a formidable partnership. And I'm gutted about this, and he'll be a massive miss. But for this game, I'm going to go with Guendouzi alongside him. Now, the thing with Guendouzi, he needs to not overcomplicate things, not spend so much time on the ball, and he needs to release things a little bit quicker. That's all I will say on that matter. You look at Granit Xhaka, when he gets the ball, he does release things quicker, and that's where we get the movement and the build-up play from, and it's going to have to be the same again. No problem with his energy and the way he gets in there and everything. I think he'll be massive for the game at Old Trafford, but just that releasing, that's all I ask. So Guendouzi is going to go alongside Torreira. Going to move into the attacking areas. Now, last time out we had Iwobi and Mkhitaryan, but I'm not going to have that for this game. First of all, we're going to go with Aaron Ramsey. I think he deserves a start. Definitely deserves one after the performance against Spurs. He's going to need to play that same kind of role like a number 10, and he's going to have to find them pockets of space. He's going to have to go between the lines. And the attackers are going to be important to that, and the way that they stretch the lines. And like I said, Manchester United have got, so many players out, so many inexperienced players in positions they're not comfortable with. So exploit it. Pretty straightforward decision, and I'm going to go with Aaron Ramsey. I'm going to move to the attackers as kind of a 2. First of all, we're going to go with Alexandre Lacazette. Like I said, The other day, when he came on against Spurs, he was brilliant and he was so crucial to the way we were playing, as I just described with Aaron Ramsey, pulling it out wide, going in the channels, coming inside, causing so many problems, and Spurs couldn't live with that. Spurs have got one of the best defences in the league. So if Manchester United have got makeshift defence all over the place, we could cause so many problems. So yeah, straightforward decision, that's Alexandre Lacazette. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Again, same as Lacazette. So important that he makes his runs out wide and in, because it opens up the space for the likes of Aaron Ramsey. On fire, absolutely on fire. Top goal scorer in the Premier League. If he gets his chance, he will take it. I think in his last 10 attempts, he scored 10 goals. So nobody saved a shot with him in the last 10 games. Remember, we are coming up against David De Gea, who will probably end up making a world record 478 saves. Something like that. Remember what he was like when we played at the Emirates last season. My word. But yeah, like I said, straightforward decision, and that's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So there we go. That is the preview and the predicted 1 to 11. Like I said, I am confident about this game, but I am cautious. Very, very cautious. If we go out there with the right mentality and the right mindset, we will win this game. But if we don't, we could easily lose it. So let's go there. Let's go about our business and let's try and make it 20 games unbeaten. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I will be back after the game for the matchday vlog, player ratings the following day. And we will see whether I've still got this smile on my face or not. Until then, I'll see you lot soon. I am out of here.